the Great Pyramid of Giza. It took 20 years and 20,000 men to give life to this marvel, which is 30 times the size of the Empire State Building. Even today, this architectural feat cannot be duplicated with the most modern technology. And if the Great Pyramid was an engineering masterpiece, what can be better than the most enduring testament of love, the Taj Mahal? From its aesthetics to its artistry, the Taj is simply unsurpassed. Abstract forms, vast relief depictions, delicate calligraphy, symmetric structures, in all a great vision, given shape by Ustad Ahmad Lahori for the love of his king. An effort that even today has no compare. But history has had its own list of such superhuman achievements. Perhaps one such significant achievement of human ingenuity lies in the effective utilization of Great Lakes that have around 22% of the world's fresh surface water. By networking this large water body, which is the size of the United Kingdom, with efficient canal systems, man has discovered abundant uses, from transportation of people and cargo to generating power, to using the environment by developing fruit belts. The Great Lakes, in fact, sustain the lives of around 30 million people who live in the basin. At Great Lakes, we believe that great spirit is the fuel for great success.
Great Lakes was born out of a desire on the part of Professor Bala to do something back for the country. When he thought of Great Lakes, he had one goal in mind: to provide international quality education at Indian prices.
With my learnings of institution building over the past 15 years, at last I think I got into a great opportunity where you have a world-class business education at a definitely an affordable cost and at the same time at an affordable time. This particular school is blessed with a galaxy of faculty drawn from all over the world. More than 50 to 60% of them are coming from international schools of reputation like Harvard, MIT, Yale, Kellogg, Wharton, Michigan, London School of Business, IMEDE, INSEAD, Indian Institute of Management.
We have to live as a global citizen and yet at the same time not lose the values and foundations which are truly Indian. And it is this attempt at combining a global stature with a local flavor which is characteristic of the Great Lakes Institute. Since it was begun by enterprising leaders in the business of management education, Great Lakes Institute of Management has made tremendous strides. A beautiful campus of its own on the beautiful surroundings of the East Coast Road of the Tamil Nadu Chennai Mahabalipuram Road. With a one-year course in postgraduate program in management and an executive program in management development, the Great Lakes Institute is now providing a kind of education which can truly be the envy of management education anywhere in the world.
Student body, the faculty, and the empirical study are, I think, three very critical issues which actually define the institute.
As a mandatory requirement of our program, every student embarks on an empirical study, which is basically a real-world research project into several areas of business like leadership, consumer behavior, stock market analysis, etc. We use rigorous scientific technique for this. The result, by the time we graduate, we are business-ready managers.
Great Lakers have been taught by great faculties like Professor Bala, Professor Seenu Srinivasan, Dr. Nimal Gupta, T.N. Session, to name a few. Apart from this, we have regular Power Talk sessions with eminent personalities like Dr. Philip Kotler, Ms. Indra Nui, giving us a global perspective, as well as eminent Indian people like Mr. Ratan Tata, Mr. Narayan Murthy, to relate it to the Indian context.
While we attempt to produce business-ready managers, we recognize that each one of our students needs to give something back to society. So we launched an initiative called the Karma Yoga Project, where our students work with NGOs so that the less fortunate people can dare to dream of a better life for themselves and their families. We have also launched a dual specialization option which gives students the opportunity to specialize in 2 different areas. We feel that this would widen the scope of their job opportunities.
We believe in a Gurukulam approach to teaching and learning. As a matter of fact, even in the admission process, faculty take part only in policy making and interviewing. Right from the start till the final list is taken out, the entire set of activities are done by students. They literally own up this institute.
Before joining Great Lakes Institute of Management, Professor Bala V. Balachandar was known to me as one of the most distinguished faculty of the Kellogg School of Management and a Padma Shri Award recipient. But the day he addressed our batch, my perception completely changed because he asked us to refer to him as Uncle Bala. He is one person who is extremely humane and extremely caring for all the Great Lakers as his own nephews and nieces. He keeps in touch with us through his weekly communication, and in fact he wishes each and every one of us on our birthdays, right from the first batch to our batch.
I'm delighted to be part of the Great Lakes institution because Great Lakes, I think, brings not only management education that is world class, but something that is substantially different. What is different? I would propose 3 things. First, I think it's fueled by the enormous professional leadership that Professor Bala brings, or Uncle as he's known to his students, brings to the university. Secondly, I think people like Bala bring a huge amount of entrepreneurship. Everything about the school is so entrepreneurial that I think the entrepreneurship simply seeps into the kids that are coming out of the school. We are creating very many entrepreneurs. And thirdly, I think it's a global perspective that Bala brings and his team and his board bring to the whole school.